Thank you, all of you, for your remarks, your insightful and helpful remarks. And AR, as we say in the South, bless your heart. But again, welcome to the 2013-2014 academic year. As you are returning from your summer travel and research and hard work, and our students are packing to join us, please keep in mind that you are indeed in a good place. If you don't believe it, just take a look at the guide to UF activities that our campus program board has provided this year for the first time ever. These will be all over campus, but there will be many interesting activities happening on our campus, not only for our students, but for faculty and staff and community members as well. So take a look at this. And the next time you hear a student say there's nothing to do, I want you to pull it out because there is a lot to do. Let me give you some examples. The program lists many activities, but they include a mobile spa, thank you, whoever did that, thank you, a live dance party with a New York DJ, and performances by acrobats, a contortionist, and a hypnotist. Marty, that could help, right? So, thank you, Campus Program Board. Okay. As we begin the University of Findlay's 131st year, our mission to equip our students for meaningful lives and productive careers remains strong. The guiding principles of our newly written identity statement and the revised strategic goals affirm for our campus community that this is indeed a place where people are free to practice faith, but not required to do so, where the intersection of faith and reason is seen as rich ground for full understanding, and where compassionate nurturing encourages our students to meet rigorous academic standards, understand diverse perspectives, care for the environment, and serve and lead in their professions and communities. The principles that guide our work make these commitments clear, and they bear repeating. The University of Findlay is grounded in Christian faith, welcomes all people, and respects the roles of faith and reason in reflective study. 2, merging the best of education in the liberal arts, the natural sciences, professional preparation, and experiential learning is the ideal preparation for 21st century careers. We are all teachers. Teaching students is our most important responsibility. Every trustee, professor, staff member should contribute to our students' learning. 4, together with our students, we will always engage in a caring, honest, respectful, and reasoned exchange of ideas. And finally, as colleagues with our students, we should be prepared to serve people in need and to participate fully in a diverse, environmentally responsible global society. As your president, I am delighted with the engagement and agreement faculty and staff have demonstrated in the creation of this identity document and the setting of our top priorities, the Big 8. You do remember those. For the sake of our new faculty and staff, why don't you tell me what they are? Can anybody name one? Come on. 1. The Big 8, come on, equip. Thank you. Excel at teaching is one of them. Mission statement is a hint for one of them. Equip our students. All right, equip our students for meaningful lives and productive careers. Excel at teaching, that's 2 of them. 6 more to go. Excuse me? We will provide experiential learning in every program of study. I'm getting a lot of answers from the College of Education. Are there any scientists in the crowd? Come on. Develop the whole student. 4. We got 4 more to go. Okay, one at a time. Raise your hand. Thank you. Okay, all right, we got that one, but we're still just to 4. But the English department speaks, that's good. Lewis? Okay, look them up on the website. They're really important. When HLC gets here, you'd better know them. All right. You did, amazingly enough, work really well together in articulating our values and setting our campus-wide goals. And I fully understand that agreeing on how we live by our principles and fulfill our goals in clear and measurable ways is more difficult. Since the days I interviewed for the position, colleagues throughout campus have been asking for open, shared decision-making. In the 6 campus-wide initiatives we embraced last year, we made significant advancements in open communication and shared decision-making. This year, we will begin to see benefits from last year's demanding work. One obvious result is the insightful description of our strengths and challenges in our self-study for the Higher Learning Commission accreditation. The document is a powerful testament to a campus clearly serious about continuous improvement. Initiatives throughout the year since 2003, the time of our last HLC visit, are captured in the document. And the description of our work from last year makes clear that UF will streamline an all-encompassing evaluation and improvement process every year from this point forward, not because we're up for an accreditation visit, but because we are committed to delivering a superb education year in and year out. From the academic portfolio review and academic program review last year, academic departments are working on projects to improve their scores. In total, faculty have set up for themselves 950 projects for improvement in 6 disciplines. Graduate programs and non-academic programs will follow this year. Your collective efforts in these reviews, as well as in performance evaluations, will be streamlined through templates in 6 disciplines. We estimate that once the streamlining is completed, our campus will save thousands of hours of work by eliminating redundancies in data gathering and report writing. We will have fewer projects and challenges fall away from our attention, and we will be able to highlight more readily UF's accomplishments at all levels, campus-wide, divisional, departmental, and individual. Because of our work together last year, we are already making more informed decisions. Our budget for the current year is clearly aligned with our strategic plan and informed by the opportunities and challenges in each division and college of the university. All faculty and staff were invited to have a voice in those decisions. In the culminating strategic planning and budgeting summit, many of you participated. You spoke confidently and thoughtfully. We listened to one another, and we came to know one another better. In fact, I am happy to announce what I believe to be a well-informed budget recommendation that the Cabinet and I will make to the Board of Trustees later this week. We finished the 2012-2013 year with more surplus in our budget than we expected, and we're going to ask the Board to allow us to set aside that surplus for a 2% salary pool for faculty and staff in the 2014-15 academic year. If there are no unexpected financial shortfalls in the current academic year. And we are hoping that there will not be significant shortfalls this year because of our collaborative and careful planning last year. You will recall that we were also able to set aside $125,000 in innovation funds to support proposals that promote 3 things: optimum enrollment, alternative sources of revenue, student retention. We received 19 impressive proposals totaling more than $300,000 in requests. The Goal Getter Committee members included representatives from each college and division on campus. They were Bill Doyle from the College of Sciences, Bob Frampton from the College of Health Professions, Connie Leatherman from the College of Education, Arindam Basu Sakar from the College of Pharmacy, Chris Matsos from the College of Liberal Arts, Paula Wolper from the College of Business, Pat Bland from the Division of Business Affairs, Jenny Williams from Student Affairs, Brad Hammer from Academic Affairs, Kathy Miller from University Advancement, Kelly Wages from Enrollment Management, and Brian Chrisman from ITS. The recipients of the 2013-2014 Gold Getter Awards are Slippery Elm, UF's newest literary journal, proposed by the Department of English, and it received $5,000. Fees for the second recipient received fees for the initial accreditation from the Commission on English Language, proposed by the Intensive English Language Program, and those fees will be covered at a total of $6,500. Support for an experiential learning supervisor, proposed by the College of Education, will be provided at $10,000. One graduate assistant for the Office of Internship and Placement for 1 year to assist academic programs in setting up experiential learning opportunities will be provided at $11,280. Computer and camera technology for learning enhancement in the anatomy lab, proposed by the College of Health Professions, will receive $15,979.57. 3-for-1 21st Century Study Rooms promoting collaboration, pedagogy, and innovation, proposed by Schaefer Library, Center for Teaching Excellence, Information Technology Services, and Academic Technology Services, will receive $18,100. Let me put those glasses back on because that 2% pool may go away. Okay, all right. $18,100. And finally, support for smart catalog services that will transition the university's undergraduate and graduate catalogs, as well as faculty and staff manuals, into an online system allowing for more efficient modifications and ease of access, proposed by the Office of External Affairs, will receive $47,500. So to all of you who submitted very fine proposals, and those of you who submitted proposals that the committee recommended for funding, congratulations and thank you. A few weeks ago, I was asked to address the triennial meeting of the Churches of God General Conference, as I had done the summer before I officially joined the university community. I reported to the conference members that when I had met them 3 years ago in Decatur, I had said that teaching 6 children how to drive is surely sufficient preparation for leading a university. What I had discovered in my first 3 years on the job is that the wonderful people, you, at the University of Findlay, know how to drive well already. I was talking to them, so now I'm talking to you. All right, you may not always take the same route, but as it turns out, you and we are all headed toward the same destination. And together we have renewed our commitment to that common destination to help our students discover and live into their own vocations. You may recall my story about the first-year student from last fall who answered when I asked how she was doing, "I was born for college." May it be true for all our students. And just last week, I received a letter from another student, a May 2013 graduate, who is in training to become an Army officer, a dream of his. I'll read just a brief excerpt from that letter. First off, I couldn't tell you the last time I had to write a letter, so don't judge my handwriting. As I am here at basic training down here in the hot Georgia heat, I think of memories from home that put a smile on my face. As I was doing my road march with all of my Army gear on, including holding my M16 rifle, I realized that I won't get to stop by and say hi to you in your office. I hope you have a great summer, a great next school year, and I hope to see you down the road. I hope he does too. And for us today, as we begin another year with students full of promise and wonder, let's take a few minutes to remember some happy memories, to look at some happy memories from last year as the wonderful Dick Dukes turns on the video. Thank you.
Does it seem like just a year ago? In August 2012, new students arrived on campus for move-in day and orientation. Saying goodbye to family after the arts ceremony was tough, but the freshman class survived. At the University of Findlay, we're champions of service learning. What better way to learn our culture than to perform service for the community and get to know your fellow students? Last year marked the 10th time our new students transformed Orientation Saturday into Service Saturday. After kicking off the academic year, the university gained notoriety by being named, once again, to U.S. News & World Report's top tier of Midwestern colleges and universities. Other honors included being named to the Princeton Review's Best in the Midwest list and a great college to work for by the Chronicle of Higher Education. Incorporating green technologies like geothermal heating and cooling and energy-efficient lighting, a new addition to the Davis Street building opened in October. The 42,000 square foot addition houses science laboratories, classrooms, a lecture hall, and faculty offices. We've always been proud of providing top-notch speakers and performers to our students and the community. During the past academic year, we welcomed poet and best-selling author Kathleen Norris, anti-bullying advocate Jody Blanco, actress-singer Marin Mazey, and Broadway conductor Phil Reno. It didn't take a homecoming to make us all so happy together, but the festivities added a lot to an October weekend and drew crowds of alumni, families, and students. Joining in the Happy Together theme, the Mazza Museum threw a great 30th birthday party during homecoming and topped it off with a special Fun Day Sunday event for families. The holidays were special at UF, with a snow-covered campus and a video Christmas card that drew record views on YouTube. In keeping with the holiday spirit, we participated in Sodexo's Helping Hands Across America food drive. At this 2012 drive, students, faculty, and staff collected more than 47,000 pounds of food for a local food pantry. In academics, Findlay continued to add new programs for students. The Board of Trustees approved plans to move ahead with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing program and added a Master's of Rhetoric with classes starting this fall. Leave it to the campus program board to bring laughs to the Findlay community on an otherwise bleak January weekend. The 11th annual Comedy Jam was an evening of stand-up performances topped off with a theatrical memorabilia auction. Woodrow Wilson Visiting Fellow Maria Karagianis, founding executive director of Discovering Justice, was on campus for a week-long visit in February. Juggling took center stage during Math Day in March. Did you know that the art of juggling is all based on mathematics? One of our strategic goals is to provide experiential learning in every program. During the last academic year, College of Business students competed in a financial challenge. A team of pre-veterinary medicine students traveled to an animal science quadrathon, and an entire class visited Japan for research, thanks to a grant from the Japan Foundation. Ah, springtime, and everyone's heart turns to science? In April, UF had the honor of hosting the annual meeting of the Ohio Academy of Science, along with Deborah Blum, author of the New York Times paperback bestseller, The Poisoner's Handbook. Springtime wasn't too early to publicize some of our excellent career camps, including 2 sessions of pharmacy camp, forensic science camp, and creative arts camp. Ironically, we sent our horses off to camp, as more than 30 of our English steeds spent the summer at Bryn Mawr Riding Camp in Pennsylvania. As the academic year pushed toward a close, we welcome the announcement of a new Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Darren Fields joined UF this past July, relocating to Findlay from Bethany College in West Virginia. Although not yet the end of an active year, spring commencement ceremonies were held on May 4th in the Kaler Complex. Approximately 937 degrees, including doctoral, master's, bachelor's, and associate, were awarded. Not long after commencement, in late May, Dr. Katherine Fell announced plans to increase the goal of our Give Voice to Your Values campaign to include funds for a new College of Business. The new facility is estimated to be a $15 million project and will include creation of green space and expanded parking. We greet the new academic year receiving approval from the Higher Learning Commission to add a Doctor of Education program. The EDD is attractive to those seeking careers as school district superintendents, administrators, curriculum developers, and teacher leaders. Our first cohort of 25 candidates starts this fall. Our academic programs, new facilities, and hands-on learning opportunities are made possible only through the generosity of our donors. This past year, the Office of Institutional Advancement announced a $1.1 million gift from Clifford Cook, a member of the Board of Trustees. Alumnus Herc Wolf and his wife Patty made a $250,000 commitment to our Give Voice to Your Values campaign. Their gift will endow the newly named Wolf Center for Alumni, Parents, and Friends. It takes all of us, staff, faculty, alumni, trustees, donors, and friends, to deliver our mission, to equip students for meaningful lives and productive careers.